What's going on, everyone? DSP here with a weekend preview, the first one in 2 weeks. A little bit of a change of scenery because I'm just whipping this together really quick. First of all, I am still feeling a little under the weather. Yesterday I was abysmally bad. I literally slept like something like 17 hours straight over the past day. Didn't even get up, was drugging myself to stay in bed because I didn't want to overexert myself. Now I do feel a little bit better. So I'm going to get back to work today. I know yesterday was kind of a slow day. So here's what's going on this week. Here's what's just happened. There is some good news coming up. So here's the deal. First of all, if you haven't seen it yet, on my DSP gaming channel there is a playthrough of the new X-Men arcade game. It's really not new. It's just a release, the first release of that ever on a home console. I played that with John Rambo, Joe, and another friend of ours. And the American version of that game, the playthrough is on DSP Gaming. Go check it out if you haven't. It has hilarious commentary. But the game also has an alternate version that's supposed to be the Japanese version. We've put that over on Blip TV. So really there's incentive to go both places. Both of them have hilarious commentary. So check that out if you haven't. As I said I would, I've kept putting up some older episodes of the DSP Tries the series, The Cooking with the King, on Blip TV with the newer graphics. And it seems like there is a new audience over there. There's a lot of people commenting on those videos saying, this is the first time I saw it. You know, we're from Blip TV and we start noticing some of your stuff and we've been checking it out. So that's great news. I'm going to continue to do that over the course of the next couple of weeks to try to get the older stuff on there. Once enough of it's on there, I'll be creating playlists so that it's easy for everyone to access that stuff rather than having to jump all around trying to find it or constantly searching for it. But new footage. What's the deal with new stuff? Well, today I will be continuing with the top 10 fan-voted games of 2010 / playthroughs of 2010. I know it's kind of confusing, but it's really the same thing. I will be continuing on Blip TV. Later today, I will be uploading the rest of those videos from last week of the top 10 that I didn't get over here to YouTube yet. So I think it's the top 5 best DLCs. In fact, I'm on my page right now. I might as well take a look. I believe it was the top 5 best DLCs. I'm on the wrong page. Shit. Well, yeah, whatever series I didn't get up, I believe I finished the top 10 worst gaming moments, but I didn't do the top 5 best DLCs and the worst DLC yet. That'll be going up overnight tonight. I'll probably upload that to DSP Gaming. And in addition to that, like I said, some more older stuff, if I get to it, to re-encoding it and putting it on Blip TV, that'll be going on Blip TV. But you'll at least have 3 to 4 new episodes of the top 10 today on Blip TV, so go check that out. Tomorrow, as you remember, I've been announcing this for a while now, is the first DLC for Fallout New Vegas. It's called Blood Money, and I'm going to check it out. So that's going to be a playthrough for tomorrow. Hopefully, this stupid nasal drip that I have will be partially gone or mostly gone, or else I have to drug myself so I can actually talk for the whole thing. But that's going to be tomorrow. I'm not sure when they're going to release it. I'll probably try to get up early tomorrow and see if I can play it in the morning, so that way I can release the episodes over the course of the day on DSP Gaming. And then depending on how long that takes, if I get a chance, I'll make more episodes of the top 10 to try to finish off the fan-voted playthroughs and get those on Blip TV. If not, I'll at least try to get something up on Blip TV, so there's something to watch on both channels each day. On Wednesday, Back to the Future is supposed to come out. Now, I'm just going off of what I'm being told. I haven't seen anything solid yet. Supposedly, Back to the Future, the game, is supposed to come out on Wednesday on PlayStation 3 and the PC. Well, obviously, I have to play it on PlayStation 3. I'm going to see if I can get it. If not, then you might have a change of plans. We might end up... I actually have some other gaming footage from this weekend. I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood online, but it was really bad. We couldn't get good connections. And plus, John forgot to bring the game. He actually brought Assassin's Creed 2. I said, what the hell do you still have Assassin's Creed 2 for? He's like, well, I like it. I'm like, yeah, well, now look, you confused yourself. You brought the wrong game. So, some of that, and also we played one of those stupid Doritos games that's free over Xbox Live called Crash Course, and God, that game is horrible. And but I think it was funny because we kept screwing up. So, I've got footage of that too. So, if anything happens this weekend, we don't have time to do something, or if a game like Back to the Future doesn't come out, I might be putting up that footage. But the bottom line is I want to finish the top 10 fan-voted playthroughs of 2010 this week. I want to get the 2 new games that are coming out this week up. And then on Friday, which is Christmas Eve, I plan to release a Christmas special. I'm going to be doing a variety of things like I did last year. More than likely, yes, I'll be going back to Street Fighter for a little bit. I'll probably play some Modern Warfare for a little bit. Maybe I'll try to play more Assassin's Creed and see if I can get into any more matches, although I don't know how that's going to work out. Maybe I'll just end up putting up the matches from the weekend because it was really a pain in the ass to find anyone. I think at this point, most people have stopped playing the game, and that's the problem. It's really hard to find anyone to play. And so there will be a Christmas special. And if everything goes according to plan and I'm not deathly sick or anything, I want to do a special edition of Cooking with the King for Christmas. It'll be something I've never attempted before. It'll be baking of some sort. And so I've never baked in my life. I've never baked a thing. The only thing, sure, I put stuff in the oven like bread and, you bake a TV dinner or whatever. I've never baked a baked good in my entire life. I'm going to attempt it for the first time. So that's it for this week. And then I'm going to be busy on Christmas, obviously. And on Sunday, the day after Christmas, we may be doing some other stuff. John and I, we talked about it, and we had some ideas of some stuff we can play next week as maybe like a year-end special. We were actually throwing around, I think, Serious Sam the Second Encounter, because it's such a funny game. And just to play that cooperatively and kind of mess around with it, or something like that, or maybe something just silly, just to play something silly for the end of the year. And then basically next week, starting on Monday, if you remember, it's going to be the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. So those 5 days, I'm going to hammer out the top 20 best games of 2010. So I'm going to be doing 4 to 5 videos a day, because I really want to make this series good. Just like I did last year, I'm going to try to put production value into it. I really want to explain why I feel these are the top 20 games out of like the 50-something games I played in 2010. Because let's face it, I probably played more games from start to finish than anyone in the world. Let's face it, even these people who get paid to do it in game magazines, they play them for a while and then they give their review. They don't really finish the game. Don't believe that shit. They don't. So, we'll see what happens. I really want to get those done for the end of next week. And then obviously, once those are done, the last thing coming will be the Funny Moments montage video. So a lot coming up in the next 2 weeks. And I'm really going to hammer down a couple other things I want to bring up, and I hope you've watched the video this long because this is important. First of all, I'm going to start putting updates like this both on YouTube and Blip TV, because now I have a fan base on Blip TV that are watching me from there, and they're basically probably don't know anything about the YouTube page, and they're not jumping over here. So it makes sense when I do an update like this, I put it on both. So I'm going to start doing that. In addition, I want everyone to go check out the main page of thekingofhate.com. The main page has been revamped by the webmasters, and now it's going to have, from now on, Blip videos embedded on the main page. So, for example, if you want to say, gee, I wonder what's new from Phil today on Blip TV, you just go to thekingofhate.com, and right there, the main video will be embedded. And then you can click there to go check out everything else that's on Blip TV, but you'll at least know what I'm doing, what the latest news is of what I'm doing there on Blip TV. And what I'm trying to do is actually get it so that I may have access, so that if I have a new series up, I can put maybe 2 embedded videos and say, here's what I did here, and here's the new game I played today, or something like that. This is how most people use Blip TV. They don't make playlists on there per se, and people don't spend 100 hours on Blip. They watch the videos embedded on other websites, and being that I have my own website, it only makes sense that I do that. So that's what I'm going to try to do from now on. But more on that as it comes. In the short term, check it out. It definitely is up and running. It's just not 100%. I don't have access yet and stuff like that, but we're going to work out those bugs. So, pretty good. It's going to be busy this week. 2 new games this week. Next week we got the year-end videos. Plus next week, if you remember, Case West is also coming out, which I didn't even mention yet. But John and I are still trying to negotiate when we can get together to do that. We will be doing that next week at some point, but we're not positive when yet. But more to come on that as it develops. So I will definitely let everyone know. So that's it. Long update, but like I said, this is kind of like a double weekend preview, just so everyone knows what's going on in the next 2 weeks. I know a lot of people are looking forward to a Christmas special this year, so I'm going to do my best to get it done. We'll see what happens with my health and everything, but this happens every year. I get the sniffles around this week, and I was just waiting for it to come, and finally it came, and I was like, alright, about fucking time, because I knew it was going to hit me. So, alright, that's it. I'm DSP. I'll see you guys later. Please give me feedback, as always, on Blip TV and other stuff. It seems like a lot of people have gotten their problems worked out on Blip TV. If you're having problems with Blip TV and you still can't watch the videos, send a request to support@blip.tv. Send an email. It's support@blip.tv. These guys are very good. They get back to you right away. They try to figure out what the problem is. Every day I've been working with these guys. They're amazing. They're outstanding. And so I see no reason why they shouldn't be able to figure out what your problem is. More than likely, if you can't see the videos on Blip, it's either a hardware problem, a browser problem, / maybe there's something blocking that website for some reason, or there's some kind of a configuration with your computer. It's not Blip, because majority of people are not having any problems with Blip. It seems to be a very small number of people that just can't get to the site. So, support@blip.tv. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to start working on videos right away. So it's going to be pretty hectic these next 2 weeks, but I think it's going to be a pretty cool end of the year. So I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Keep supporting me. Appreciate it.